Hey guys, welcome to Casual Corner Chats. I'm Luke,
I'm Jenny.
I'm Sam.
I'm Vu.
and today we'll be going to be talking about financial freedom. So Jenny, why did you bring this subject to us today?
I love money.
What's new?
And
Yes.
I think it's important because it's a goal in life for me, and I really want to help educate other people as well about financial freedom as well. So yeah.
Fair enough. So would any of you guys like to tell our listeners what is financial freedom?
Having lots and lots of money. But like to the point where you don't have to work, is that right? Is that
I think it could be a subjective
yeah.
meaning as well as to what you think financial freedom would be.
But yeah, just feeling like less
Yeah, I guess,
chained
yeah,
to
agree.
you know,
Yeah.
a job, I guess, to have money.
Yeah, like living, I guess, your lifestyle a little bit more freely without worrying too much.
Yeah.
I guess.
So I think I saw online it said that financial freedom comes down to a few steps or a few rules, whatever. One is to be out of debt. Number two is to no longer have an emergency fund. Three
yeah.
is to have generating wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think there's a
Does that
fourth
include
one.
passive income? Yeah. But that's not only passive income, right?
Yeah, I think it's just
I think this is like, I think maybe probably out of, like things outside of that.
Yeah, okay.
Probably.
yeah, and a fourth one which I actually don't remember, but I think it's more about assets and incomes.
Fair enough.
Anyways, but yes, so is financial freedom a priority at the moment for you guys?
I think so. Just like as a goal to work towards. It's not like something that I want right here, right now.
Yeah.
'Cause it's definitely not something attainable like immediately and
Yeah.
fast. It's something that you need to work towards like at least 10, 20 years, I think, to be able
Yeah.
to reach financial freedom.
Yeah.
I agree.
Any 30-year-old is like, hey, I achieved financial freedom. I think like I can't call them bullshit on that, especially if they're asking me to pay them money for them to teach me how to like be financially free.
Oh, those
know what
help
I'm saying?
classes
Those
and all that.
ones, yeah.
Buy my course, you know. It's like, yeah, you're not. No, you just want my money. Do you know what I mean? You're just
Yeah.
lying to me.
But people
Make
you know,
money off that.
Yeah, people
I
actually
know.
do.
hustle.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
They're just skipping the steps and just saying that
Yeah.
they're financially free.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, so you don't actually think that they.
No, I think it's a
have
lie,
any
bro.
control?
I
you
think
know?
there's a mixture of people. There are people who are, I guess, like, is it the word goading? Like,
Goading.
That's even a word we don't
Goading.
know.
yeah, like it's more like they're like trying to, I guess, convince someone to like listen to their advice and obviously like partake and pay them, right?
Yeah.
But then there are other people who are actually like, they have proof of like, you know,
Yeah.
generating like wealth. In,
I think
like,
those
different
people
ways
tend
and-
to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like you have your money and you just like, all right, I'm good now. You know?
I think with social media now, like
Yep.
people are like really using that as a platform
Yeah,
to kind
yeah.
of like
Get more money.
To get more money, yeah.
Yeah.
So
just shut up. You know, like if you got enough, just like that's fine, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
Why you gotta want more? But no,
I think
that's-
I think
that's
in
just-
our
that's how
generation that's
capitalism works.
the way it
It's
is.
fine.
But then it's like
Yeah.
the older generation I think would be the ones who'd be quiet and like don't talk too much about their wealth.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like
yeah.
are not like as flashy and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah.
So Jenny, you want to be financially free in 10, 20 years? Yes.
I think so. I think there's like a retirement method called FIRE. Have you heard about that? I don't know what it
Yes.
stands for, actually.
Oh, I thought we were gonna
I know what it is. It's a subreddit.
But
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's a method of retiring by 40, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, 40.
Financial independence.
I'd like to go through that.
environment or something.
Okay.
I'd be curious.
What about
Yeah.
you, Sam? At what age do you want to be financially free?
I don't think I have an age like that. I don't have a goal at this point in terms of being financially free. I think like I'm not aggressively focusing on that. I think I'm trying to currently. I've always had a very like I guess hard time to quantify like the value of my of myself in terms of work. So I'm only figuring that out now.
So you've been working more for less pay. Is that what you're
Correct,
saying?
correct.
Yeah,
And I
okay,
haven't
yeah.
really valued myself in like a numbers way, if that makes sense. So
I'm gonna start somewhere.
yeah, correct. So I'm working on that. And then that is slowly starting to shape my, like, I guess, knowledge about like other forms of wealth as well. So still working on it.
Okay.
Still working on it. Like I'm starting to ask more people about like shares and investments and stuff like
Very
that.
good.
So I'm having those conversations. Have not like fully, you know, taken the plunge yet or anything like that, but I am working on it, which is very different to
Yeah.
me before. So
Yeah, okay, nice.
But yeah, so to answer the question, I don't have an age, but I'm working on it.
Fair enough.
I think that's a good.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to approach it because having
Yeah.
an age, like a strict age of like trying
Yeah.
to reach, is like kind of hard as well. It's a
Yeah.
lot of pressure as well.
Yeah.
So like if you don't have an age or like I kind of want to retire like 50 or
Yeah.
60
Yeah.
rather than like potentially 70 when probably that's what the age when we would retire.
Yeah.
would
Don't
be.
have an age. Yep.
Is a good way to approach it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You Vu?
I guess I just want to be comfortable now.
Right now.
Right now. And by comfortable, I don't mean like, you know, passive income, you know, generating, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't make a lot of money. But I think about things in ways that do lean into like financial security without meaning to, I think. I also don't intend to like live super long to retire at a like super late age. So like,
Such a different mentality.
Do you
But
know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like it's not a sad
No,
thing. It's just
no.
like, you know, if something happens, right? Like, you know, why
Yeah.
are we waiting until then to enjoy life? And so I don't know.
That's such a hard balance. Like, oh, why are we waiting until
Yeah.
we're retired until to enjoy life? Or I could just spend a bunch of money right now and go traveling with my health.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's such a hard balance.
That's
It's like
true.
I've dipped my toe into the whole hustle culture thing, and I'm like, okay, maybe that's not for me. Like that's fine. But then, you know, I can't be this misanthropic, like, you know, person that's just like does rent all the time without thinking about life and consequences and stuff. So yeah, it's a weird line to walk.
I think I got to say, like, when, like, in comparison to, you know, working constantly, working like the long hours, right? Like,
Yeah.
you've, I guess, done the hustle in that regard, right? So
yeah.
I think now you're like kind of like being more present and being more like
Yeah.
appreciative of like the things that you can control now and like be.
Yeah, I guess.
know what I mean?
No, yeah, you're right. Like a lot of people who did the whole hustle thing were like, when they hit 30, now they're just like, oh, I missed out on my 20s.
Yeah.
Right? Because they did that. I don't view myself as doing that, but I guess technically speaking, I did work heaps and
Yeah,
super
you
long
did.
hours.
I think at the cost of like, you know, some
Yeah.
things in your life as
Like
well.
a lot of
right?
interpersonal stuff. So
Yeah.
I guess that's
Yeah.
where my mindset is now.
Yeah.
We're just like comfortable and
Yeah.
like, you know, actually work-life balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. And enjoy it.
Like yeah, because you did not have a work-life balance. That did not exist in your world.
not.
Yeah. So no, it's good. It's good.
What about you,
Me,
Luke?
Yes, Luke.
I'd say more of a milestone, but maybe when I have kids, it would be when they turn 18 and I'll take it seriously.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like all
When
your-
they're 18?
When they're 18. Like,
Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I have many questions.
yeah, yeah.
Wow, yeah, that was a lot.
no, I mean, like, fair enough. Like, I see it as this, like, there's going to be a lot of things that I have to take care of my kid, put money aside for them for whatever, like, either a wedding for them or help them with their first car, home, whatever, which we'll probably talk more about later. But, like, there's always going to be that certain amount of debt, that I've got to figure out. And it'll be from that point forward. I'll be like, look, I only have to worry about me and my partner now, and I can focus on our debt and solely on us. Does that make sense?
Oh.
So you don't want to have that before you have kids?
No.
Or it's just not achievable. if you
Yeah,
have
I don't
kids.
think it's achievable.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, oh, maybe want to send them to a private school, Catholic school, whatever.
I just
And
What are your thoughts, Jenny?
How, I'm just, how are you going to afford a house after your kids are 18? I'm sorry, you're just like,
sorry.
like after your kids are 18,
Yeah.
you'll be like, how, like 40, 50,
Yeah.
right? How, Like, I don't know. Banks are probably not going to loan to you because you're 50.
Yeah.
So, like, you're going to just have money
it's not like,
straight out.
Nah, it's not like I'm not gonna like I'm gonna constantly increase my debt, right? Increase.
You're gonna
I'm
be
gonna work
financially
on it.
responsible.
Yeah, but I'm not like to get officially like financially free, right? To become the 3 things that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
Okay, so
okay.
no
Yeah.
debt.
Yeah, no debt, no no debt, passive income, extra assets and all that, emergency fund
And you want to do that after your kids are 18.
to completely
Do you
perfect
think
it.
you'll be able to do that post them being 18?
I reckon it's possible.
How are you going to buy a house? Sorry.
I feel like
just on this house thing when houses are going to be like,
Yeah,
yeah.
$2
Yeah.
million.
I also buy a house and all
Correct.
that.
I think it's a definition thing.
Yeah, for me,
Yeah.
it's a definition.
In your
thing.
head, having a mortgage is having debt. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not really the case, though.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
But to me,
okay,
it's like
okay.
It's having an
completely-
asset.
Yeah.
Like the perfect
That- yeah.
financial freedom goal.
Yeah,
Like, it's good
okay.
debt. Like mortgage. Yeah. Right.
No.
Well, like, I mean, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. A man untethered to
Yes,
money
yes,
and
yes.
yeah.
Like,
Look, fair, but that definition, we're not going to hit that
Exactly,
until,
exactly.
whenever the fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
But in that case, like, don't have any worries about that until that point. Right?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, I get that.
When are you going to start having kids?
I'll let you guys know my plan. I'll let you guys know my plan after I turn 30. Okay, after I turn 30
God.
and spend my year
didn't-
of financially irresponsible
I didn't
things. Okay,
really believe that you'd answer that question. Like, that question. I thought you'd just move on.
but yeah. Anyways, all right, let's move on. Okay, so let's go into other topics. So, is it selfish to put your own financial goals ahead of supporting your family?
No. Oh, okay. Oh. The silence. Okay. For context, I am the youngest child in an Asian family, so maybe my immediate response is reflective of that.
Yeah, because your mum never asked you, or your parents never asked you for money.
No, they never asked me
Yeah,
for money.
and I'm pretty sure you mentioned as well, like in the future,
You
when your
wouldn't give
kids
your
give you
kids.
money, your kids
Yeah.
won't. When your kids give you money, you're not gonna accept it either.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
bro. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, I'll put
Would
it
you
on-
ask for money?
I'll take
Wait,
for
would
it.
you-
No, never.
Okay.
I'll take for it and I'll put it aside. And then it's like, hey, you remember all this money?
Okay.
This is for your house or whatever.
It's like recycled.
yeah. Plus a little bit more,
Yeah. Okay.
But
But
you too?
as, the eldest daughter and as the only child, I feel like, that impacts your...
Yeah. I think I'm getting to an age where I feel like I'm trying to let go of that responsibility a little bit more.
Okay.
In terms of, like, I don't mind paying. What was the question? Like, in terms of, like,
supporting your family.
supporting them, right? So, like, I do. So one of my parents is retired. Like, he hasn't fully retired, but he's kind of out of work at the moment.
Yeah.
And so, I am paying him money like each month to kind of just
Really?
let him
Doesn't he,
enjoy.
have money from Centrelink?
No, he doesn't, because he's technically not retired.
Yeah, but job seeker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not, because he's got like investments, he's got like enough money in the
Okay,
bank and
yeah.
that kind of thing.
Right, okay.
I
Yeah.
can move money. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We've
Freedom, not fraud. But
yeah,
go on.
correct. But so in that respect, I'm helping him. But I think even with like bills and stuff like that, like I'm still paying those things at home and stuff like that. I think it depends, because I'm living at my current home.
Same.
It's a different story. Like, I think if I was living out of home, I think things would change a little bit more. Like, that dynamic would change a little bit more, and I think I would, I guess, fight back a little bit more on that.
So there's pressure from your parents right now to pay these bills, or is it like, oh, I'm the oldest daughter, I feel like I have this responsibility?
It's both.
Oh,
It's both. It's both. Like, I do feel the responsibility as the eldest to support them, but I also feel like they'll say things to me if I don't as well. A little. They don't as much, but they used to. And I think that's just instilled in me. So I just go with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I feel that.
Yeah.
I think I'm also the same. But I feel like it's more so now more than before because I'm earning like a lot more than I used to in my early 20s.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, and also now
That's
like,
also a reason for it as well.
exactly. And
Yeah.
then also I think my mum, she's just, I think my dad is quite actually financially free. He's like, cool. I want to be him when I'm older. But like my
Yeah.
mum is in a bit of a different situation where
Yeah.
like she has a lot of mortgage left and
Yeah.
she doesn't really work. Like she works part-time job, like minimum, I would say it's minimum wage.
Yeah.
So it's like hard to have a mortgage and also work part-time at a
Yeah.
minimum wage job.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
100%.
almost impossible to
Yeah.
keep up with the mortgage. So
Yeah.
it's like, I continually have to work on myself and find a better job to be able to try and supplement the place that she's bought or the place
Yeah.
that we live in, which is like,
To kind of even it
It's-
out.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
But I feel like because she's not financially educated as well, she makes, I want to say like bad decisions, which I have to make up for.
She makes mistakes.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
which is hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think I would like to tell her that, hey, like you didn't give birth to me just so that you have someone to
Yeah.
cover
your
for you.
safety net.
Yeah.
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 Like you gave you
It's the other way
essentially, like
around.
it should be you have a child because
Yeah.
you want that like
You want to be there
love
for them.
in that life. You
Yeah.
want that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
experience in your
Correct.
life rather than having a safety net, which I think is
Yeah.
more of a like olden day Asian thing. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have kids so that they can work on a farm, so that they can produce
there for
income
you.
for you. That
Yeah.
kind of thing. That was
Have
Yeah.
ages ago.
kids,
Whereas
Yeah.
like
one of them might make it big, you know, in the
Exactly.
city, we can send money home.
exactly. And nowadays
I hate
it's,
that.
it's a lot different.
I hate
Yeah.
that. I hate that mentality.
No. But that is an Asian mentality, right? Like when, you know, you have to take care of like the parents when they're older and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it's a really big
Look
It's a
back at
really
the previous
big-
episodes, you guys.
yeah, it's a really big I guess notion that we not have to follow, but it's there. But so I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah, there's just like a pressure that's like unspoken, which is
Yeah.
hard because like there's no communication going back and forth with like Asian parents and
Yeah. It's just one sided
Yeah.
from your side.
Yeah, I'm sure
exactly.
like none of them discuss this with you, right? It's just like
Yeah.
kind of expectation, but also obligation type thing, all unsaid.
yeah, or everything. Yeah,
In terms of what, like them
Like assisting them at a minimum right now financially. you
being
know.
told,
Okay.
but yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah. I feel like so even when I was in like uni, my mom would say, "Hey, you need to pay to live in a separate room from me," and then I was always thinking like, "Hey, all my friends don't get this treatment.
Yeah.
Why do I need to pay for a room?
Yeah.
Like, why do I need to work so hard so that you can also live your life? Like, you shouldn't be having kids if you can't sustain
Yeah.
a life that's worth living for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
So that's why
I
it's like
definitely agree with
like
that.
it cycles into like why I want to have kids and like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, honestly, that makes sense. I feel that way with parents who have kids, but they can't, I guess, financially afford it, and have to like go through like Centrelink and like do all these things and like find ways to like, you know, live and sustain a good life for their kids. I just feel like it's really a little bit unfair, but yeah, that's just my opinion.
How do you feel? Go on, Luke.
You already know. You guys go back into last season. We had an episode about like how.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, like, it sucks. Honestly, it sucks. Like, I don't know.
How much pressure do you? Okay, let's. How much pressure do you feel from your mom versus your dad, or is it both of them?
I don't think, to be honest, I don't think my dad knows my mum asks money from me.
What?
Yeah. And she makes up, like, just all these excuses. Like, my brother even knows all these excuses because she's asked him. And
Okay, so it's not just you. Okay.
yeah, it's not just me. And it's just like, yeah, I also feel a bit of guilt. Like, I'm living in this house, but it's like even though I still pay like the definition of rent, she still asks for these large sums of money. And
Does she explain to you why? Like what they're for?
she'll give like so many different reasons or excuses, and then she was like, "Oh, I'll pay you back," but it never comes.
Okay.
Do you know where it goes?
Yeah, I think that's the
I
most important question.
think I have an idea, but
Sometimes I think that she plays the savior, like a friend needs money, and she gives it to them.
Interesting.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That is not okay.
What are you thinking?
I was thinking the same line, like within like family, like to support.
Really?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. What were
I
you
don't know.
thinking?
Like, I hope I'm not out of line by saying what I'm going to say, but like just like gambling and gambling
no.
debts.
No,
and
she doesn't
shit.
gamble.
No, okay.
She doesn't gamble.
Wow, like
Yeah.
that's okay, because that's the easiest explanation for like large sums of missing
my
money.
mum
Right?
also, my mum gambles,
Yeah.
and like that's really
Okay.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But like,
Gambling addiction is real, bro. It's like,
Yeah, it
100%.
is.
They
Yeah.
don't do anything about it in New South Wales or even Australia.
Yeah.
So anyway,
yeah,
that's.
that's a
That's
separate
a
thing.
whole
Okay, so that's
thing.
not.
But wow, that's
Yeah, and
That's
it'll be,
insane.
Yeah, and then it'd just be random, like, oh, can I use your card to pay off for insurance? I'll pay you back, and then it'll be paying for insurance, and then it'll just be this that.
Interesting.
But like, have you ever said no?
I've once I'm like, oh, I can't, I just can't. Like
And
I
then
need money more myself, and she'll let go, and then it'll be like
It'll be the
month
next thing,
later.
yeah.
A month later it'll be something else.
Maybe you
Yeah.
just have to continually say no.
And it was worse in uni because she would ask me when I'll be working a lot. Like, so let's say if I worked like 48 hours in 1 week, and she would always ask about Pinnacle. And but working back in like retail, you know how like retail sucks. That's what really worse. Work with customers.
Yeah.
And just had enough of like dealing, and then just like got this whole sum, and then it's like, yeah. So
Or
that
did you
was-
ever like get mad at her or like?
No.
I don't know how you approach these things. Like she asks you for money and like you just say yes, or like
Yeah.
she asks you for money and then you say
I can't
no.
see
Do you
Luke saying no
argue
though.
or anything.
Like I've said no a few times.
Yeah.
But she was just like, oh, okay.
But then
no
that's
worries.
like episodic, though. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah. I think it's worth having a conversation where you're like, "Hey, this is what I'm going to pay for here and out," and like that's it. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because if it's just at like the one no, then I think in her mind it registers as like, "Oh, this one instance he's saying no to this, but he might say yes to the next one."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I
But
think
then
you
if there's
should. I
guidelines-
think you should fight the battle. Like I think you should.
Yeah, man.
I guess like present your case. Like be like, okay, I'll pay for X amount of
Yeah.
bills or whatnot.
It's not a fun time.
It
It's not a
is
fun
not.
time.
Yeah.
It's not.
But yeah, so that's my thing. But
It's
yeah,
very interesting.
like it always comes down to this, like at the end of the day, like, oh, but your parents, I hate that.
Yeah.
And
They
it's
came
just
here for
like
you, blah, blah, blah.
they worked so hard in the first few years of your life, and now it's just like, oh, time to pay them back.
That's hard. I also really sympathize with that, and I think that's why
So you think?
I think I'm weak a little.
Wait. So you think like the first
Emotionally,
18,
huh?
the first 18 years of your life that they took care of you, or even like maybe up to 25 or something, that's worth you paying back for the rest of your life?
To a certain degree. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Fundamental
bit.
disagree.
Yeah. No, I guess. Yeah.
I reckon it's
Yeah.
also because like you had a great childhood.
It's worth paying back.
Like I look,
ones
I
that we
do,
got, no,
I do
that
love
should've been
I do
free.
love my parents.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
But to be fair, like I've like also thought about, like I calculated, like, look, this is how much we spent on high school, going to sending me to private school, and then all the tutoring.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
I
they
put in
always
my head,
talk
like,
about tutoring.
All
Oh my
right,
God.
I'm getting to a point where I'm like, well, we're even about to say.
Yeah, you're doing the math. Yeah, you're doing the math.
We're
Yeah.
even about to
That's
say.
so toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't do that
I mean, you didn't
calculation.
ask for any of that shit, you know?
Yeah. But yes. Anyways, let's move
But I guess
on.
I'm also thankful for that stuff, so that's why.
A different
Anyway,
mindset.
very different mindset.
I
Yeah.
cracked it, so that's me, bro.
Oh,
Anyways,
like cut.
moving on. Let's go to a different topic.
Yeah, bro, that was a big
Yeah.
How much do you guys look into a person's assets on a first date?
Ooh.
When I heard this question, all I thought it was like
Hey.
physical assets.
Oh.
Or like yiddies? Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, that's what she was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's like, well, do you guys want to talk or do you want to
No.
hear me out first?
No,
Oh,
you
no, you
explain.
talk,
You
yeah.
explain.
Wait, you gonna take? Yeah, sure. Go
No,
ahead.
it's just that because the people like when you go on a first date, right? There are like questions that you ask to figure out how much a person like the net value is. So let's say the job.
I don't. Okay, I gotta say, I don't. It's rarely on a first date that I would ask those kind of questions because I feel like I would have already
Really?
asked.
Yeah, you
I feel
ask
like I
them a
would have
job.
already asked them those questions before talking, like
Yeah.
especially
Oh, yeah,
like with
yeah.
dating
But still-
apps.
Oh,
yeah.
And
what?
Yeah, but like example
you
is
made
like,
a bad sound.
No,
It's
I'm
like-
agreeing. Like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
it's like when we hear someone, Vu. Oh no, not Vu. Sorry. wait, sorry. Let me. Sorry, no, not this. It's like when you hear someone is dating a lawyer or a doctor. You're like, oh damn, they're set for life, kind of thing, right? Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, I guess not like on the
It's
first
not
date kind of
direct.
thing,
It's not
but,
direct.
like,
It's
yeah.
not direct checking, but you can figure out like how much someone earns and
Yeah.
so forth.
Look,
From
you could be
just,
a
like,
lawyer and like have a crippling coke addiction. You know?
Yeah,
that's
or
fine,
they
but
could-
that's still
the
net
negative.
They
value,
could
like,
be
No,
like,
it's
how much money?
or they could be like a person who like just started law and like,
Still, but like you still think of it like in 10 years' time, where would this person
Yeah,
be?
return on investment, right?
Yeah, exactly. right.
that's a terrible. I don't.
Other stuff is like other
Okay.
stuff is like what car they drive, their house, right?
I don't factor these things in.
Yeah, nah.
You don't, but like in your head, like these are the types of questions that people can.
They are
gauge.
indicators.
Yeah, indicators of like how the thing
People
is.
ask what car you drive.
No, it's not asking, but you see it, get picked up by it. What restaurant you go to? Yeah.
I think this kind of this came into my mind when I started to talk to Julian
Yeah.
because he said both of his parents were like doctors and like his
Generation wealth.
his,
Sorry.
yeah,
Well, yeah.
like
Yeah.
It factored into the fact that hey, this guy like has quite a bit of money, even though he doesn't. It's not himself.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I think it does factor into like a first date or like
So like not necessarily like the fact that he has money, but more how it impacts like his personality. Is that
yeah,
right?
I think that as
Yeah,
well.
okay,
Like whether he
That's really important.
like he grew up with money, but he didn't turn out like an asshole or a
Yeah.
Like he's humble.
Yeah, exactly.
right. So but
that says a lot
yeah.
about a person. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair.
That's true.
But other stuff is like the clothes that they wear.
Okay.
there's a lot of fake stuff out there, so like you can't. Really,
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
you look
I think
good with
it's
cheap
more
stuff.
like I don't even care if it's fake, to be honest. I think it's just more about like
same,
how they present themselves
Yeah. No, that's
in
fair.
general.
Yeah.
Bro,
So
as long
what?
as your heart is fine, you know, like it's all
And
good
add
in
on
the
to
hood,
that.
bro. Like
The way that they dress, we could add on. Like if they got a perm, that's money. If they did their hair this day, that's money.
Just because
Right.
someone like looks rich doesn't mean they're actually rich. You can
That's
put
true.
anything on a
Yeah.
credit card.
That's true.
yeah.
That's
So
true.
appearance first, and then the questions later. So their job, their home, their car. All right.
So these are all
Look,
things that you would figure out before you go on a first date.
Well, not me, but like I'm not saying it's me. I'm saying that look online. These are typical questions that you ask, and these are like usually indicators to find out someone's net worth, right? Also, like let's say
It's
in the
just
future,
funny to think about it that way.
Painting with a broad
I
brush.
don't really.
Broad brush. I think Luke is technically correct.
yes,
I'm trying to save you because like you sound horrible right now.
I know.
I don't think any one of us is
Yeah,
like, what car do you
100%.
drive? What,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
where do you work? Blah, blah,
yeah.
blah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the internet.
Yeah.
We know
And-
it's
but
bad,
there
it's
are
bad,
there
it's
are
bad.
people out there who,
Yeah, exactly.
who do,
Yeah.
I guess, think
Yeah.
about all of these criterias.
I want to ask you a question. So
Ooh.
your partner is.
She works in the medical field. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, you can bleep that out. Sorry.
I'm pretty
Did
sure
that-
we've said that before.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
it's
Did you
okay.
factor that into when you started dating her?
No, it was a.
I'm gonna be rich in the future.
Like because when you mentioned to us, literally when you mentioned, I was like, yeah, good job. You lock her down.
Yeah, because it's a joke, bro. But like,
That's
I
so
think it's
funny.
more like factoring in the lifestyle, you know, like because being is okay.
Yeah,
Being
work-life
part of
balance
medical-
is hard.
Yeah, work-life balance is hard. Like right now it's like I barely get to see her, you know,
that
because she's like
sucks.
working
That's
nights,
hard.
she's working rural areas and stuff like that. Like she's not
Oh.
even working rural
Oh.
yet, by the way.
Oh,
So I want to
okay.
see her even less at that
Oh,
point.
wow, okay.
So yeah, it comes with its own difficulties,
Yeah.
and you also have to be really patient because like they'll be like, oh, I finish at 10 p.m. and then like come midnight they're still there.
Yeah.
And so it's just that kind of give and take and understanding.
That understanding. Yeah.
So that, like, I guess learning how what job someone works will impact like the nature of your relationship as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's true.
So-
It's not all the money signs.
it's
Jamie.
not all roses.
Sorry, another good indicator is how many holidays they have been on recently. 'Cause if they can travel a lot, you know that there's money somewhere.
I think I agree with that.
That is a good
I agree
point.
with that.
Yeah, right?
But I also
Travel's a
like the
privilege.
the personality that comes about with a person who
Yes,
likes to
of
travel
course.
as well,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Because like I have a friend from high school, a year above us, and he talks about like he doesn't really travel like at all, and then he's like doesn't really even travel with his girlfriend. I'm like, what? Like I can't relate to that because I love traveling. Like we all love traveling here. So it's just, I'm like, what do you do? then?
Like, yeah, how do you date a homebody, right? Like, it's like, how do you...
they do activities and stuff like that, like
Yeah, but you personally
domestically,
is
and
what I'm
stuff.
saying.
But
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
like
that's fine. Like, that's
you know,
allowed.
there's
Like,
so
you know,
much
there's
out there in
different
the world.
types. Yeah.
Correct. So I just find it quite fascinating. So that's a good point too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
When
point
I
too.
hear someone like goes on holidays every year as a child, I'm like, oh, that's a
privilege, yeah.
new experience.
Yes,
that I've
100%.
never experienced. And
Yeah.
like, wow, you would have had money as a kid.
Yeah.
To be able to do that.
That's true. Like a lot of like there are people that I know that like like have traveled to so many different countries, like
I
Europe and
know.
America when they were young, and I'm like, what? I went to Asia.
I went to
Asia.
my
Country.
hometown in China.
No, I was just talking because I have a mate at work, and when he was talking about his parents as well, he exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, he went on holidays all the time to Europe, to
Yeah.
Dubai when he was younger.
Wow.
So
And
worldly,
then
yeah.
Slowly, he added more stuff. It's like, oh yeah, my dad sells Ferraris. Oh, yeah, my mom owns
Wait, this
a
guy
few
works
shops.
with you?
Yeah. See what I mean? See what I mean?
Cash bro.
What? Yeah. What?
See what I mean? Like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
these questions just add up. I'm like, wow, this guy's like loaded and so forth. And I was like, man, your missus is lucky. But yeah, just like something like that. All right. Anyways, let's move on. Should you date someone with a completely different money mindset than you?
No.
No.
Yeah, no.
Been there, done that.
What is that like? What kind of money set? Wait, what is the different kinds of money mindset there?
Well, at this point, like context was like we had just I was out of uni, he was still in uni, and he wasn't working and I was working, and he was using his parents' money to go on like dates for like when we would go. And like I don't think he really understood the value of money at that time. And I felt bad that not bad that he was spending money on me or like spending money on our dates, but it was like, I don't think of course I appreciated him doing that, but I think he didn't really think too much about it. And I think that made me question a couple of things.
Yeah. Because like
yeah.
in a life partner, that's like
Yeah.
not
I'm
great.
like I want someone who values money the same way or very similarly like to me. In the sense of like, you know, I've worked for this money. I'm able to like spend it on whatever I want and like share it and spend it on like my loved ones, right? So yeah, it was a bit of a shock, and I think it made me question a lot of things, like when we would go on future dates and like traveling and stuff like that. Like, yeah,
Like you knew the
Yeah.
preciousness of that money.
Yeah.
When he didn't.
yes,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. Because like, you know, at that age, like I had earned all of this money. I like, you know, did like customer service, like, you know,
Yeah, okay.
the long hours that you do for work, and
Yeah.
then you get, you know, money in return. It's like we all have felt that, right? Like we've all felt, you know, when you get your paycheck, either physical cash or like, you know, like money in the bank. Like,
I've never felt richer when I got paid $13 an hour. Do you remember?
Right,
Do you
it's
remember
like-
my first paycheck? At 13
Yeah.
bucks, I never felt richer than I did
Right.
at that moment.
Exactly.
I make so much more money now. It's like, nah.
I know.
Never touched
That's not the same
the happiness
feeling.
and joy
Yeah.
that I saw that first paycheck.
Exactly. So I definitely think it's very important to find a partner who, I guess, aligns with you in that regard.
I agree. I think me and Julian just went on an overseas trip, and then he was willing to save money where I wanted to save money, like sleep in a car
Yeah.
to
Oh,
save
cute.
some
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
But obviously that didn't work out well, so we had to book some.
You tried. You tried.
Yeah, but like we didn't
Yeah.
book expensive places. We ended up booking like backpackers
Yeah.
lodges, and,
Yeah,
like
okay.
motels.
Yeah.
Even like one of the backpackers lodges, we had to sleep in separate rooms because that was just
Yeah.
it was cheap. It was like $30 a night.
That's so
That's
good.
so
That's
good, right?
Yeah.
unheard of. What?
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think a partner that's willing to sacrifice to save a bit of money,
Yes.
Yeah.
and where you both want to do the same things,
Yeah.
is a good thing.
I definitely think that
100%
too.
agree.
Like saving is very important.
Yeah.
When
my
it comes to those
partner,
things.
I think earns like twice as much as I do, maybe 2.5. And like it's nice that like our comfort levels our creature comforts are at the same level.
Yeah.
It's not like she wants to stay at like 5-star hotels or whatever.
Correct, yeah.
Because she has the money. It's like, no,
Yeah.
you know, we only need this and that's it. You know,
Yeah.
and it's fine.
Yeah.
So it's kinda nice.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think I've heard like a friend of a friend said like her and her partner, like he only like stays in like nice hotels. Like he can't like do hostels and stuff like that. And like, I don't know.
It's like I think
heard-
you can, but you know.
Yeah, but like,
being an asshole
yeah,
about it.
I don't know. But like, you know, obviously she gets to live well because he.
Yeah, but does she have to pay for it too?
Yes.
Oh well,
Yeah.
no, that's not fair.
So then it's a bit of a
Yeah,
different
that's
not
story.
right.
Yeah. But yeah.
What about you, Luke, and your?
Ex?
Are you happy? Yeah, speaking about your ex, because like she was a bit more established, right?
Yeah, and well, we both worked at 2 jobs. And
Oh wow!
Yeah.
At the time.
Because
Okay.
you said she was paying for a mortgage, wasn't she?
yeah,
Something like
because she
that?
had an
Yeah.
apartment.
Yeah.
She had another one.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
Good for her.
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
Damn.
And then she had one in Brisbane or something, but then she ended up selling that off and all that. But yeah, she was very financially smart and all that.
Yeah, but lifestyle wise, did you did hers match with yours,
Yeah.
or did she like prefer the finer things? You know.
No, she was really easy. She didn't care about much.
Okay.
And especially when, like, you know, when COVID hit and I lost my job and I was like, you know, job seeker and all that, she was very comfortable. She didn't have any problem with my
Circumstance.
circumstances.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not your fault.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah. Out of your control.
And then when I did get a
Yeah.
job, that's fine.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah, it was pretty straightforward. It was very easy, man. So that's good. Yeah, and the holidays, we were like, she'll pay her on her card and then we just split it, man. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
That's all that.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
You just split things on holidays. Sorry. You just-
Yeah, we split
Okay.
things on holidays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did you and Julian do it? Did you not just like do 50-50 or?
It ended up being 50-50 because I bought him a new phone. But
Right, but that's not the
I
normal.
think on holidays, we do tend to like split things 50-50 in Beam.
Okay.
But I think I want to lean on him a bit more to see how much of a provider he can be in.
Fascinating.
Interesting. A test.
That's so interesting.
But anyway,
Interesting.
Huh.
I have mentioned to him, I have like sprung in the words provider a lot. And then he's like trying to be like, yeah, I'm paying for this, trying to be your provider. I'm like, okay.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
But no, it's not like he pays a lot more than I do. Yeah, because I did like a balance sheet after the trip because I was really curious as to like how much our trip cost.
Yeah.
That's just me, but it ended up being like half anyway. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fascinating. I've never heard of a more like nakedly honest indicator of what you're looking for in a partner. You know, like just straight up asking them like, "Hey, can you be like my provider?" Essentially, that's so interesting. Wow.
I think
Yeah,
I
it
used
is
to
quite
hide
interesting.
those kinds of things from my ex and like not be straightforward with what I want. But now I'm
Yeah.
like,
No, yeah,
I
go get
know,
it, bro.
good on
Yeah,
you.
this
boy.
is my future.
Yeah.
need to spend, if I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this person,
Yeah.
then he needs to be able to provide for me and be able to show that he can provide for a family as well.
You need to make that clear. So I think you're doing that.
Yeah,
crazy.
because that is not my dynamic at all.
No, likewise. Likewise.
My partner earns so much more than me, so it's not that.
Yeah.
But I guess like the calculation is not necessarily money provision, but like emotional stability.
Yeah.
And, like the other
Yeah,
things as well.
there's other things, yeah.
I don't know, that's so interesting. Sorry. That's yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's true.
Would you guys ever share debt?
You have to buy a mortgage, and like that's your sharing debt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not-
Like if
Right.
you partake in a decision together financially, then
Yeah.
yes.
How long into a relationship? Out of curiosity, would you like
What?
Get a mortgage.
Yeah, together.
get a mortgage or invest in something
Together?
together?
It's 3 years for me. It's the apartment.
That's your answer to the
Yeah.
timeline.
3 years, okay. I need a textbook rule. What about you guys?
I think it depends on like how old you are.
Yeah. Not
like,
3 years
let's
when you're
say-
like 18.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's say
no,
you're, like,
definitely not.
30 and like you both have established jobs.
Yeah.
And like you can actually afford to get a mortgage at that point. And
Yeah.
like maybe
And if that's like the next step in your relationship, then
or it could just be like a financially good decision or a good
Yeah.
opportunity at that point.
yeah,
But any debt accrued before me is yours. Do you know what I mean?
correct.
Like credit card debt, any
Yeah.
other debt, if you have your own apartment or house before me, like that's yours. I'm not touching that.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I agree with that too.
Interesting. All right. If your partner lost their job, how long do you expect them to get back into the workforce? Out of curiosity. I thought about this. Like, let's say your
Timeline.
partner, reason is just not redundancy because that involves money. Not redundancy, just fire. Okay.
Fired.
Fired.
I think it just
Oh.
depends on like how burnt out they were at the job. Like let's say they were fired because they were burnt out and like their performance started to slip because they were burnt out. Then like, hey, then they need like an actual break, a career break. And if that's the case, I would probably say like 3 months. If you want a timeline,
Yeah.
I think 3 months is a good time. But sometimes if they want to push it, 6.
I'll say 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months I think is a good time to kind of reset.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that too. When you said fired, I'm like red flag already. Though.
Oh, boo.
I don't know.
Really, Sam?
Yeah, I don't know. I think to get fired says a lot about you as a person sometimes. Depending, like, this is all given.
See Vu's face.
No, I'm not saying, I'm not looking this way. So, like, given,
just
given
existence.
they're a good person, like, they did all the right things. And
He's going so red.
they're a good person. I don't know. I just
It's
don't
usually
get
at
it.
me.
I think
What's your opinion?
Corporations are evil, bro.
Yeah, okay, but like,
They can concoct
firing
reasons to
and
fire
being
you.
redundant is different.
They can make up reasons to fire you.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like a nice corporation, okay?
Okay.
Do they exist? Point
they
to one.
do
Is that in here in the
They do
room with us?
exist.
Just
Like-
want to add, one of my workmates almost got sacked for walking too slow. Just saying.
what?
Yeah. Is that reflective of him in a
Okay, yeah, I
relationship,
don't-
Sam?
No, but I'm thinking.
He's too slow to life, like, you know? Too slow to pick up responsibility.
Stop
Sorry.
it. Oh God, I don't
Yeah,
know.
sorry, continue your point.
But no, with them being fired, yeah, I would say I would say if they're actively looking as well, then yeah, 3 months would be my amount.
Wait, so they
Yeah.
need to be actively looking in those 3 months? They can't just take a break for 3 months?
I would hope that they like they'd have enough time to like I guess take a break. That being like a month. But then I would hope that they'd like still be thinking about it and like actively like still seeking out things wherever they can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like yeah. Like if they're like if like they get fired and then, you know, they want a career change or, you know, they were like really unhappy at that job and they like needed a complete change, then yeah, I'd give them the time to kind of reflect, figure out like what they want to work on, you know, especially if they've been like, I guess like Vu, right? Like no work-life balance with that previous job. Sorry.
That's fine.
Like then, you know, I'd give that. Like I'd be happy for them to have that. Yeah. Because that's what I guess I did. Like, well, I didn't get fired, but like, you know, I I quit and then I had some time off. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, kind of like speaking as someone in that position, like 2 months was like not enough time to like rest and also look for another job, I think. But I think if it's my partner getting fired or something or let go, I, I guess it's more, they allowed the prerequisite amount of time where you can just rest and chill. Like you don't have to think about getting another job. You don't have to look or whatever, because it takes a lot to rewire your brain into like genuine relaxation mode.
Yeah.
Like, after 15 years of just working, right?
Yeah. And then also to go into like interview mode is like
Yeah.
a whole nother thing as well. So yeah.
So like a couple months rest, like
Yeah.
I don't have a time limit on it, but it's just like if I see you be a slob for what feels like a little bit too long, then like it's time to fuck up a bit.
Yeah.
But like you're allowed to rot for like a couple months,
Yeah.
and then like the job looking process is also maybe I'm gonna allow like 2 to 3 months for that too, because nothing's guaranteed.
Correct.
So
That's a good point too.
Generally speaking, anywhere between 4 to 9 months.
Yeah,
Okay.
reasonable.
Yeah, it is reasonable.
Like there is enough money in the bank that like it's gonna be fine. Do you know what I mean? And that's
That's also a very valid point, right? Like if if you have like, financial assets together
absolutely.
and then that partner's not seeking work, then
Yeah,
that will
that's
obviously take a toll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna mention that.
that's another thing to
Yeah, a
factor
career
in.
break is privilege as well.
Yeah,
If
correct,
you're just paying
correct.
rent, then like you need a
Yeah.
stream of income.
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, good point.
So we know Jenny's take, but would you two split bills 50-50?
That's
We
what
do.
I did with
Yeah.
my trip. Yeah.
We do that
We
now.
do. Yeah.
But like, do you split? Wait, is the question just bills?
Bills if one partner earns way more. Sorry.
Okay, that's a different question.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Everything's 50-50 right now.
Oh,
Like
wow.
everything. Yeah. I mean, other than like things that we want individually, I don't know, like records and shit like that. But
What about when you go out to eat and stuff?
yeah, when we go at 50-50 as well. It's not. Yeah. It's pretty strictly 50-50 because we keep track, like an expense type thing.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's not a case of like one person's taste is more expensive than the other, and we have to figure out some type of weird rule for that. We're pretty similar levels of hoity-toity, and also like
The things that
Or-
you
the
enjoy.
things that we enjoy and care
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
So,
So what if you were earning more than her? You would still split 50?
I still feel exactly the same.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's, I don't know, financial abuse is like a big thing. It's just like imbalance in relationships is like a big thing for me. Having seen that in my parents and having experienced that with my ex, it's like, let's just never ever do that again.
Oh, so you just have this structure.
So do you think
Yeah.
that's financial abuse if like one partner earns a lot more than the second person?
I think it can lead to financial abuse.
Interesting.
I don't think it just strictly means that.
Yeah.
But
you just have negative connotations to that kind
yeah,
of.
there was a lot
setup.
of, I think, I experienced a lot of control through like gifting, like
Explain. Sorry.
my ex used to give me a lot of gifts, right?
Yeah.
And there's always like extravagant type gifts, like
Yeah.
like a phone or like
Yeah.
this expensive like a game console and all that sort of shit. And then I know it's just to sort of like buy loyalty, because like
Interesting.
my sister used to do that to me as a kid. Right?
Okay.
It's like, here's this thing that you cannot afford yourself,
Yeah.
that you can only get through me, but then you need to make me happy in order to keep
And
it.
do X, Y, Z.
Yeah. It's not a
Okay.
gift, it's like a way to control my
Yeah.
behavior.
Yeah.
Right? So like, because I experienced that through my sister,
Oh.
it didn't really work when my ex did it to me.
Yeah.
Right? But then I still like saw it for what it was.
Did you feel the
know.
need to pay, like, to return the favor?
She bought me a phone once,
Yeah.
my ex. I told her to, I took her to the place where she bought it, and I immediately asked her to return it.
That's
I'm like,
fascinating.
I don't want this. Yeah. So
Okay, I have a take, but yeah.
yeah. So
You
for shit
go.
like that, for like for things that I need,
Yeah.
I'm paying myself.
Yeah.
Like my phone, my laptop, things that of use to me in day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Because if someone takes that away from me and is like, hey, you need to do this to get it back, it's like, fuck yourself. So that's
Interesting.
me, and that's why things are 50-50 for me.
Yeah.
Because it's just like we share the thing, and then once if we break up or whatever, then it's not like, do you know what I mean? Like it's just finished. You know, there's
Yeah.
no like.
Okay.
So then, what if like you are out of a job and then she needs to pay for everything? That's you still go 50-50?
At that point, probably not, but we're leaning on our savings at that point.
Yeah, would you then
which
pay her
was
back?
50-50, which is
Like a joint savings.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like there's that pool that like backs us up essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
I
makes
also have an
sense.
emergency fund too.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be financially obligated to anyone in my life ever again.
That's so fascinating.
Yeah.
Because like when I was in my last relationship, I would get gifts like a phone,
Yeah.
this Apple Watch,
Yeah.
like, like things like that. And I never thought of it as like here's this gift. Now you gotta,
Like a grooming tool.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I didn't
Look-
think that way, but
There's people that are really lovely and nice and give things from the bottom of their heart, right?
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by ghouls, you know, so like that use these
We're
things to
ghouls, you
control
guys.
me.
I know, right? I was gonna say,
Not you, but
yes, I agree.
but there's significant people in my life in the past that like wanted to extract shit out of me.
Yeah, like
and,
they had
and
bad.
use that as a way
Yeah.
to do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's tough.
it is
But
hard.
yeah, I can't accept gifts to this day, so
No, that's fair.
it sucks balls, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But I don't know. I
financial
felt
freedom.
I felt very like I felt obligated to return the favor
Yeah.
in that sense, and I didn't like.
Some people
Having that
prey on that
feeling.
obligation
Yeah.
because they know you can't pay them back in that same amount of money. So it's like emotional repayment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get where you're coming from
Yeah.
in that regard. Yeah, which is messed up, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That
What
feels-
about you?
What about my
Yes.
Do you
50-50?
do you
Yes.
50-50 if you earn different amounts of money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, back then it would, they pay for a meal, I pay for a meal, kind of thing. Yeah, we take turns,
That's exactly
50-50.
what. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
we do. We
Yeah.
take turns. We
Yeah.
don't like split it 50-50.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it would be like also like meal, dessert, meal, kind of thing. Like I'll pay for meal, and then she'll pay for dessert, and then
yeah.
she
Like
pays
you
a meal.
alternate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we alternate.
no, completely
Same
understand
thing.
that. Yeah,
And especially when I didn't have a job then, she was paying stuff. And then when I did have a job, I paid everything back.
Yeah,
A few
yeah,
meals. Like, oh, it's my turn.
yeah,
Kind of thing.
yeah.
And same with gifts. I got her phone. She got me that laptop.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And like this and that.
Yeah.
Just return there. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. 50-50, no matter what.
Even
I
that-
have the same sentiments about you, like with gifts and all that.
Yeah, okay.
You know how I feel.
Yeah.
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 And all that. But yeah.
Do you know of anyone who kind of has that relationship dynamic though, where
Oh,
it's
what?
like one partner earns a lot more, and then like they kind of coordinate expenses based on like I guess like that
Like a
proportion?
percentage.
Because
I think,
I haven't really
I
heard of that. Like I've heard of it like socially,
Yeah.
but I don't know anyone who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm curious about how that works.
I know a couple that like share rent based on their incomes.
Yeah.
because I know
It's
the
like a
guy
proportion.
earns
Okay.
quite a bit
True.
more
Okay.
than the girl. So like
Yeah.
if he earns double her income, she would
Yeah.
pay for whatever 70% of the rent.
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Is the apartment to his taste or her taste? Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, is the
They
apartment
both like the
there-
apartment.
Yeah. I know. But like, is the apartment like because
He pays
It-
for more.
is the apartment rented based on her income or his income? Does that make sense?
What?
Because I can have expensive taste and want like a penthouse, for example,
Oh,
right? Versus my partner who
I don't think
doesn't care.
they took that into consideration. It's
Yeah.
just a good
Right.
area.
yeah.
And the rent is pretty much the similar.
'Cause
They looked in an area and
Yeah.
that's what they wanted. Like, and then apartments across that area is all pretty similar. So
Yeah.
Because I think it changes.
That makes
things.
sense.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. It's like the hotels and traveling. Like
Yeah,
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Good to know.
Is it unethical to hide your income from your partner?
Unethical? I think you can not kind of discuss it like early on in the relationship, but there has to be a conversation like at a certain point when you're like serious about the relationship and you want to
Talk
consider
about
them about the
finances.
future and
Yeah.
finances and whatnot, then yes.
Like I've seen Reddit stories where it's like, oh, a couple's living together, and the guy's like, oh, she has to pay rent, so he charges her like an extra $5 and puts those $5 to an emergency fund. And then she found out, and then she got mad later.
Whoa.
Is that different? Was that the same?
That's,
That's different, but I also would get mad too.
I don't like the way that he did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a child, bro.
Yeah.
You know, fine.
Yeah.
$5 is also not enough for an emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I know, right? But like, an example, like, I'm not
Yeah.
doing exact amount, but like
Yeah.
putting aside some money, hiding
Without
income.
her
Yeah.
knowing, it's a bit.
Other stories would be like, a couple living in an apartment, and she didn't tell him that she actually owns the apartment and just charges him rent.
Oh, that's
Oh,
scummy.
that's not
actually scummy.
good. Yeah.
That's actually not right.
That's not right
Wait,
at all.
I know. Yeah, okay.
You know,
You
someone
know
like that?
someone?
Bro.
We
No.
can talk about this later.
God damn. All right. Off the
Damn.
podcast. Off the podcast.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
But yeah, hiding income, like, I don't mind hiding my income. Like,
But
is that weird?
You're not hiding it, right? Or are you? Do you know
Not
what I mean?
willing to say, like, admit? I don't know. Unless I ask. Like, let's say if I have some extra income hidden somewhere. Yeah. I don't know.
does that
in my,
mean,
I don't know. In my head's like, look,
I'm confused.
if it's when it comes to a part like relationship, right? I
Uh-huh.
will reveal like what savings. No. I'll reveal how much I earn. All right, how much is my current account? Savings account. I don't feel comfortable talking about.
Oh, well, yeah, that's different. Yeah, the
Yeah.
question was income, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
income.
And savings as well, but like
No.
all
Two different
expenses.
things.
No.
I mean,
Two
no,
different
sorry,
things.
not like all money assets. In
No.
No.
would you share?
Not
Only if
everything.
I'm ready to commit the rest of my life with this person. Like, wouldn't go like randomly like just talking about that. Like, I think it's good to talk about like income
Yeah, cash
and like
flow, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but the savings part is, I think, a more of a serious later conversation.
So what about
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Like-
crypto? Like
What about crypto?
yeah.
Yeah, what about
I mean, like let's say if there's crypto involved, and let's say you get married and prenup, by the way, prenup, no prenup. Are you guys cool with prenup?
I'm open to prenup.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, my money's
Yeah.
my money.
All right,
It's
so
fine.
your
Yeah.
prenup protects you, so this doesn't change. It changes my idea. But let's say no prenup, right?
Yeah.
Like at that point, crypto, something that's going up.
Yeah.
Another my mate, he just earned so much money recently.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
like at that point, like I would low key hide my crypto if in that case.
That's illegal, I think. I'm pretty sure. Sure.
What?
From his
From his
partner.
partner?
From his partner.
Yeah.
partner.
What?
Like, because when you get married, right? Because, like, let's say if you get divorced, right, you need to, like, half all your assets, right? I'm not saying hiding them. I would hide it too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my
It's
shit.
illegal.
But, like, that division of assets, right? Like, that's sort of what that is. You know?
Yeah. I'll still hide it.
Yeah,
I'll just
look,
like,
I agree.
Yeah, give us to someone else.
I'll give you 1 Bitcoin if you don't mention to your lawyer. I'll give you 1 Bitcoin if you don't mention.
Because, like, I think if you win the lottery and then get divorced, you still got to, like, split that money.
Yeah.
You know? And there's stories
That's
of people
true.
winning the lottery after getting divorced and then, like, you know, having no legal obligation to share that money too.
Just save the ticket for the divorce.
Yeah, like cash out after.
Because I
That's so funny.
think about it, like my ex, we never talked about how much we actually earned. Well, actually, I mentioned how much I earned, and she just said, "Oh yeah, I make about the same."
Oh,
But I like it's not the exact number. Like I remember giving the exact number.
Yeah.
And
and you
she
wanted her to pay to tell you as well.
Like
But
a
she was
number
like, "Oh
of
yeah," she was
value.
just like, "Oh yeah, we're about the same," and that was about it. But I felt like she earned more. And
Yeah, just being nice.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Look, I mean, that's fine. We were also in our early 20s, man. That shit mattered less at that age. Do you know what I mean? Now it's like, okay, I'm choosing someone to settle down with, so I gotta like know exactly. But
What you're signing up for.
but back then it was just like vibes, bro. You know, if you can afford the same
Vibes.
concert ticket, you know, like that's all it is, really.
If you could travel together.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, so you guys wouldn't hide, yeah? Just to confirm.
No, I'd hide this. I wouldn't say the savings though.
Yeah.
Okay. On to the next part. So I've got 5 Steps to Financial Freedom by the University of Canberra. What do you guys reckon they are?
Was it none of the ones that you mentioned before at the beginning?
No,
No?
not really.
Oh.
Oh, yes or no, but let's see if you remember.
Invest. I would say one is invest.
Appreciating assets.
No debt.
Locking in his answers?
Yeah.
All right. So step number 1 is goal setting and positive mindset, cash flow, money values, and you have to enjoy your job. All right. So in other words,
You
just
have to enjoy your job.
So in other words, you have to have a foundation, right?
Yeah.
Start off
Yeah.
somewhere, because if you're starting
Have
with
a base,
nothing
yeah.
and so forth, you're not going to go well. Number 2, so have estate plans, personal insurances, and emergency fund to protect you.
Yeah.
Yep. Number 3, pay off bad debt. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like car loans and all that.
Yeah,
And okay. You want to get rid of all that stuff.
People actually get car loans. Sorry, that's a foreign
Yeah,
concept
they
to
do.
me.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah.
Car loans and financing cars. I'm like,
Yeah, that's a thing. And
Yeah.
it makes sense.
But like
if you don't
years
have a
ago,
bunch of money.
right?
No, I still
I
think
don't know.
now.
Something?
Recently heard someone finance a car. I'm like, okay,
Oh.
interesting. That's something.
I think it depends on like if you have a business and then like you're trying to finance a car and then the business expense and like yeah, that's a whole
Yeah, there's a
nother
whole other
thing.
thing.
There's a
Yeah.
Whereas
different
like
way
if you
about
want to
it.
buy a car personally, I don't see the point of getting a loan because
Yeah.
I don't know. The
Yeah.
car is a depreciating asset. Why would you get
Exactly.
a loan
Yeah.
for
It's
it?
like it's a value
Agreed.
proposition of a car. Like if it's A to B, then like who cares? Just pay for it, right? But then if you want to like the next best thing every year, then it's like that's
Yeah.
why leasing a car is a good idea, you know?
Yeah.
Number 4 is invest in your passive income. Yeah, so pretty much superannuation is a great one.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good
And
point.
lastly, number 5 is handle your wealth. So just make sure that you're very considerate, no overspending and all that, no ugly, financial purchases and all that.
Sorry, when you said ugly, I was thinking Labubu.
Yes, thank you. But yes, anyway.
Waste the money, bro. Yeah. That. Those are the boo-boos.
Wait, how do you guys feel about tangent? How do you guys feel about like Pokemon cards and
Stupid.
all that?
It's just gambling. That's all it is.
yeah, gambling.
They're all in the same boat.
Because
They're all in the
Adults
same boat.
ruining like a child's toy, you know? Like, sorry.
like cards or the Labubu?
The cards.
Okay.
Pokemon cards.
So like recently, my mates from work, they started collecting their cards, and then they showed me the net value of their collection, and I'm like,
Some of them are ridiculous.
yeah, one of them 17K.
What?
Doesn't like don't those things fluctuate like a market as well?
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
really?
And it's
Like demand
because
supply.
it's in English is where it's more rare,
Oh,
right?
I thought it's just like a quality thing, and that doesn't
Oh.
change based on market.
No, because it becomes more rare. The more they print out as well, and with age, like artwork.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it'll be increasingly rare, and then they get it graded to make it like locked in, so you know it's not fake and so forth.
Yeah.
You just resell it further.
Crazy.
But
For a
17K.
card.
Yeah. But yes.
recently I heard that the Labubu cards that come in the Labubu box are getting graded as well.
You're joking. Oh my God.
I saw it on Facebook. Not sure if it's true, but yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. Yes, Boo. It's all
Who
right.
loves the Labubus?
All right. Should friends charge each other interest if they lend money?
Loaning friends money in general is a bit of an iffy thing.
It depends on how much you are loaning them.
What's your threshold?
I have a blind spot, so I can say I have a huge blind spot.
You literally got caught in this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll lend. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have enough faith in my friends that I've picked to pay me back.
Yeah, it's not faith isn't the problem. Do you know what I mean? Like it's the reality is the issue, right? Because I love my friends to death, and like I don't really care about money in that way. But at the end of the day, if they can't do it, or if they have a problem, then that's a different discussion, right?
Yep.
And I guess general rule, don't loan out anything if you're not comfortable losing, right? Like, is that the general thing?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's also depends if it's like obviously reoccurring or if it's a one-off, and then the amount for me. I think.
Don't have a
And like the
threshold.
the reasonings behind why they can't.
Yeah. That type of person as well, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Should financial infidelity be a deal breaker in relationships?
You what? What is that?
If he was like, huh?
It's like, oh, actually, I don't know.
Is that me hiding? What?
What? Man's like, I didn't write this.
I don't want to get it wrong, so maybe we should just Google it.
Oh, I'll Google it. Okay.
Oh wait, was this one of your questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I thought this was like my whole thing about like hiding assets and all that. Is that a financial?
Yeah. I think that is part of financial infidelity. So, like, let's say I'm earning a certain amount and my partner's also earning a certain amount, and then like I put aside some money to like buy fancy things because that's what I want. But obviously, I don't tell my partner about that. And then suddenly the fancy things appear in the house. And like, he doesn't know
Come
where it is.
from.
But like, I think that's an example of financial infidelity.
And that's
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
By not being truthful to your partner about like where this came from.
Yeah. Like what's
where
the
money
reasoning?
came from.
Like why?
Well, how do a little fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Like, if you want nice things and you buy nice things for yourself, then like that's fine. As long as you're not accruing debt
Yeah.
and not telling your partner, then that's fine.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine if they're accruing debt on the side and then
Yeah,
it just
yuck.
blows up? Yeah.
I think that could also be an example of financial infidelity, like
Yeah.
having a secret credit card.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Buying
yeah.
things.
I think
Yeah.
that was more what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because that's actively bad, whereas like the other one is being weird about
Yeah.
know,
Like
what
going
you can afford.
behind their back, I guess, a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Wait. Question: would you be alright if your partner had income that they can't explain, like unexplained income?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bit
That's
sus.
weird.
Yeah.
What do you mean unexplainable income? Like, oh,
Yeah,
this
like-
person randomly, like my partner randomly gets $300 a week, and like, I
this
can't
like-
explain where it comes from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yes, that's weird.
You want an explanation for that, bro?
100%.
Is it a deal breaker?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
I don't like.
Because it's like
I don't like that vibes. So.
Because maybe they need help and we can split the money, bro. Like, you know, it's all good in the hood. Like,
Like you want in.
yeah.
All right.
That's not even my mentality.
We're
in
gonna
that.
expand the empire, you know?
It's more-
Oh yeah. I wanted to ask this attention question. Are you okay
not
with
what I was thinking.
hypothetical question? Hypothetical, you guys. Are you okay with your partner being some sort of dealer? Or some...
This is not a podcast question.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this is off the.
All right. Okay, we'll skip it then. If you guys want to hear that question on a podcast, just let
No,
us
there
know.
will be no record
A
of us
Patreon.
answering.
No.
You can pay for it.
All right. So let's move on to next question. Are treat yourself purchases financial self-care or just excuses?
Bit of both.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both, and
Yeah.
it depends on like how many times you're doing.
Yeah,
these,
how often?
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And especially if you have a goal set in mind. If you have a goal set in mind, right, let's say if you want to save for a house, or not a house, so save for a specific trip, and when you decide to go to like casino and gamble,
Oh, well, yeah.
right?
Okay.
Depends on your mindset and like. Ugh.
Oh, you can make more money.
Double, I can make more money. Put it
Let's
all
go.
on black.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Right.
Never ends well.
Because I hate hearing that. I'm like, we're trying to say something, and then they just go out of their way to like spend on something outrageous, and then they just complain about it. It's like,
Yeah.
it's just,
It sounds like a shopping addiction at that point.
Yeah.
When I'm treating myself, it's like $50. You know? It's like something like thrifting or something.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
just it's not a big thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't really spend that much on self care.
Yeah, what do we treat ourselves with? Like just individually, I'm just curious. Like if we're in a treat yourself mood, like what would you get yourself?
I think a massage is a treat myself thing.
that's a
It's so
great answer, bro.
expensive, and like I wouldn't like pay for it regularly because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
But like it's like sometimes I'm like okay, it's
Great
that
answer. Great answer.
it's that time of the year.
Yeah.
That's fair. I can't say I've ever done that though. Like I've never done a massage before. So yeah.
Okay, you
Yeah.
need to go to Thailand,
Yeah.
or Bali
Yeah.
and like get a massage there. or
Philippines full body massage, $30.
That's crazy.
That's so good. You get tea as well.
I think it's
something.
more
I know you
more
get
the
tea
fact-
as well.
Why is it even sound like the
The tea's
most
good, bro.
high-
It hits. After a full body massage, you're like jelly, and then you drink this tea, and you're like, oh.
It just goes straight through, right?
Yeah, right.
They also
Exactly,
wash your
yeah.
feet in Thailand before you do a massage. Like,
I
it's
can't deal
nice,
with
yeah.
feet, so yeah, no, not a thing.
Oh,
They're washing your feet, honey. They're not.
I don't want anyone. No.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't. Probably food.
Yeah.
Is my self care. Like
I mean, valid.
I
Like,
spend
it's
more
fine.
money on like the things I really like to eat. So
So what's something expensive, man?
expensive
food?
Yeah, like what's the fanciest food you ever bought or treated yourself to?
Oh, it's not even fancy. It's just like a pastry. Like I don't really spend
Also, you're not
fancy.
like fancy dinners.
No.
You're not
Oh,
into that.
I don't really do that anymore as much.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't really value them as much as I did before.
I feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's weird. But yeah, nowadays I don't really spend. Like I'd like to say a facial, but I've never done a facial. But I would like to do one.
Maybe you should do this.
I do
Yeah.
the facial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you should do this. This is
Yeah.
an indication that you should be taking care of
Maybe.
yourself.
Yeah, maybe.
Facials are really expensive, actually.
Yeah.
I look at facial prices all the time, and I'm like, oh, it's $250.
Yeah,
for
it's
60
crazy.
minutes.
It's
Oh.
crazy.
What is a facial?
What?
What is a facial?
There's different things that you can
Okay,
do like
okay.
facially. Like there's like facial as like an extraction kind of facial, or there's like ones that are like hydrating. I've kind of looked into them, but
We
like
should
not
get them done in Thailand as well. They're so
Yeah.
cheap as well. Oh.
like in Asia. They're so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Asia,
love that. I
Asia's
love
so much
Thailand.
cheaper.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
totally.
need to go.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, funny. But yeah, I
What
don't know.
about you, Luke? What's a treat? Treat yourself.
Only I buy games, but I don't have time to play the games.
Yeah.
Like
Board
board
games?
games?
back in the
Wait, what
day,
did
it
you
used to
say?
be board games.
Well, okay.
Back in the day, it was board games and bottles of alcohol.
Together,
how-
what a good combo.
Yeah, because I just like,
Fun.
ooh, pretty bottle. And I was like, oh, it tastes good. And then that's how I had my collection ready for a party back then. And then, but yeah, like video games now video games, but like,
Oh, wait, what are you playing? Just
Yeah.
come- I didn't even know that you played.
Yeah,
video
bro. You
oh, no, it would just be like, I honestly don't have time. All my PlayStation games, I've only finished one out of like 40, 30.
Oh.
Yeah, I just don't have the time. And
That's
plus, my
crazy.
dad's always hogging the PS4, PS5.
Your dad plays.
He watches
What?
Netflix.
Oh,
His
okay.
Yeah.
K-dramas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
K dramas, yeah.
If you get a what is that? A Google Chromecast, like then that frees up your PS4. You know that, right?
What do you mean?
Is your TV not a smart TV? This is a not a podcast.
It's not related to the episode.
Yeah, we'll talk offline.
What was I talking about?
um,
But yeah, that's my
you
expense.
treat yourself. You treat
Yeah,
yourself.
that's,
thing, yeah.
that's
We don't do that anymore. So then, is there anything right now?
nothing. Just saving for Europe. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay,
I want to
yeah,
focus.
yeah, you got a
on
goal.
Europe.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got a
Yeah,
goal.
I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, mainly.
All in.
Yeah, all in there until I'm done.
What's your Europe goal? Like your money to save?
Yeah, what's the number?
For Europe, for 17K.
Yeah, okay.
17K for
You going for
6
how many
weeks?
weeks? 6 weeks.
5.5 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah, it's more than.
That's a long trip.
You'll be alright.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then also US will be 4K.
Or is that a separate?
Wait, when are you
trip?
going America?
May next year.
Oh, for EDC?
Yeah.
4K with your flights? 4K is not a lot of money. 4K is
No,
not a
with
lot
my
of money.
Not with my flights. Not with my
Yeah.
flights.
How long are you gonna?
Week.
America?
Oh, that's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay.
That should be chill.
I think that's all right.
America's so expensive.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah, 4K here is 2K there.
Oh yeah, honestly. Oh my god.
Yeah, comms is just $2K already.
Oh,
I'm
accommodation
like-
is so expensive
I'm
in
like
America.
two boys. I'm ready to sleep in the bathtub. Just give me a pillow and I'll be in the bathtub.
It's so crazy
I
expensive.
think you need a good place to sleep after a 3-day holiday.
Yeah.
3
That's
days.
true. Yeah,
first, yeah.
But yeah,
definitely.
that's my plan.
Okay, cool. Nice.
That's my goal. Anyways, all right. So let's go to our concluding question. What is the most financially irresponsible thing that you've done, so you can warn our listeners?
Plan a wedding.
Is that what was the word in the question? Irresponsible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's irresponsible.
yeah. I'm doing it out of love, just purely out of love. So you're welcome, Maurice.
Our curiosity, how much is like the budget for that wedding?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's a very good question. I want to
So
ask.
right, we're trying to cheap out, right? But even then, the budget is like 35 to 40K. And the more I look into it and the more I plan it, the more I just want to throw the table across the room and just sign papers. Because
Yeah.
catering
Yeah.
alone is 10K minimum. And it makes me want to die.
Asian
And
catering
it's
as
a
well,
really
right?
reasonable amount of money for catering.
Yeah.
But it still makes me want to vomit, you know?
How many people again?
90.
Damn. That's crazy.
And that's like small. That's
Would you
not
cut
a
it
small
down?
Wedding, bro. Like that's me cutting it. That's
I
not
don't think
cutting
she
it
can,
down,
I don't
bro.
think you can cut it
You
down
know?
anymore.
We made the first cut.
What did you say?
Top of the list, don't fucking worry, bro.
What did you say?
We made the first cut.
It's just, yeah, weddings are dumb. Don't get married, guys. Get married, but don't have a wedding. It's so irresponsible in this day and age. It just makes no sense.
Okay.
And then also planning travel year on top of that as well, and having a mortgage. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Right. Sam?
I can't think of anything.
Oh, please.
I'm pretty like
I know, but I'm sure there's one thing in there.
no, not really.
No way that you regretted at least.
That I regretted.
Is there a certain first half of the Japan trip that may elicit regret
Yeah,
inside
yeah.
of you? I don't know.
Good call. Yeah.
I don't regret that.
Oh, you
I
don't?
freaking loved it. I actually, it challenged me to be like solo.
Oh, right, you're right. The trip wasn't the thing that you regretted. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's a person that made you
No.
a plus one.
No. I think it was. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, probably
Close.
irresponsible was probably my emergency passport. It was irresponsible because it was a last minute thing that I had to do like on the day of my flight. So that was irresponsible.
Okay.
Like you regret not planning. So what?
As in, so my passport was like expiring.
Yeah. So you regret not planning out.
Yes.
Okay.
That I had
you
to
would-
like
Yeah.
splurge.
So, and I always plan to your passport properly,
Yeah,
you guys.
check your expiry before you go
Bro.
to a different country.
Do you want to bring up the story?
What?
You leaving your passport in an office
Oh,
works?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like-
Oh, yes.
I still made
I
it.
remember
I still got the Yeah.
Yeah.
Men stood outside waiting for them to open.
Oh, that's right.
Well, yeah. Context is for your Euro trip.
Yeah, I
Went to photocopy
prepared.
your
That's so
passport.
I
stressful.
took photocopies. I took the photocopies home, but left the passport there. Yeah, that's being over prepared. Okay. Anyway,
You know that happens quite often at office works.
really, people just
Yeah.
leave your stuff.
People just leave their like license.
Oh
like
gosh.
I would work at an office works that you could only drive to, so I didn't even know how people drove off again because back then we didn't have a digital ID. So
Oh
anyway,
goodness.
yeah, it happens.
I mean, you're not checking your license every time you get in the car. You know?
Yeah,
True.
that's true.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Jenny? Irresponsible.
I think back in early uni, I would like to buy name brand or like luxury branded bags. Not that like I would like hoard them, but like I would want like this one. I would look at it for a long time. I would think about it for a long time, and then I would save up money to buy it.
Yeah.
And then like after I bought it, I don't really wear it that often. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's such a shame for it to just sit there and like be
Resell?
out of my style, kind of. And now it's just sitting in my room.
Yeah,
You
the
haven't-
oxymoron of
You haven't
like,
sold them?
No.
Okay.
One thing you don't marketplace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, well, marketplace is like full of. It's just such a high value thing.
Yeah.
That when you put a marketplace, I just feel like you're devaluing my effort.
Yeah.
The whole effort that I put into buying it.
Yeah.
It was
Okay, what's
it was
it?
a treat me gift.
Yeah.
yeah. And to
Because of-
sully the memory with Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. But
Is
also,
it Depop?
But you should use
would you
them.
sell it on Depop?
oh, dude, I tried to like open a Depop, but like it was really complicated for some reason.
Okay, I have no idea.
There's a lot of steps to it, yeah.
What about you, Luke? Irresponsible purchase.
Responsible. Not irresponsible. Regret all the board games I bought. Just too many. Like I played.
Can we play some?
I could, but it's just like there's just so many, and it just
Wait, can I
filling up
see?
boxes.
I would like to borrow some.
Yeah,
bring it
that
out to you
also-
later.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
That
just like
also is a
I
good
haven't seen
point.
them in a while, actually.
Yeah.
it's just in the corner of my room. But it's just like in boxes and all that. And yeah, I bought it just as like play with friends and all that. But it's just like
There's too
City.
many,
yeah.
But
Not
he
doing
also has
anything.
no time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like collecting dust at this point. So yeah, and it's like what I would say it'll be like $1,000 worth of board games.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Maybe
plus.
you should actually do a board game night.
Yeah,
And bring them out.
That
That's not that much. It really is
What?
like 50, 80 bucks each, you know?
That's a lot of board
No,
games.
some okay, maybe it's more than $1,000 because some of them are like $100 each. Yeah, okay.
Jesus.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's just that.
board games are quite expensive.
No, they
For
are
what they
expensive.
are, just
yeah.
pieces of paper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cardboard with
Figurines and
colors.
Oh, yes. Anyway, so that's a good time. So you guys listen. Don't buy board games unless you're really, really into them and play them. Don't buy bags.
I mean, you could buy the bag if you want. Just
If you can afford it,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like make
And
sure
cost
that
per
you
wear.
Like,
Yeah.
Cost per wear.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Prepare with your passport and make sure it's checked and
Yeah.
elope, in other words.
Yeah, don't have a wedding.
Yeah.
Or
Essentially.
There's other ways to show your love is fine.
well, these are the ways to be financially free, I guess. And also be wary of your partner's income, but yeah, or money or whatever.
That is not the takeaway.
No, that is not the
we
takeaway.
had a whole section of dating and like,
I guess.
relationships and our partners and
If
money.
anything, the takeaway is that we don't know anything about this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Just mising about our situation.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning into this episode.
If you love us, don't forget to like, hit subscribe, and follow us.
Slide into our DMs and our socials below.
Remember to keep it casual.
Bye.